Hey,
Yes, sir.
episode 3.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
50 bands a week, I need it pronto.
Shout out to Skypp.
Back on my bullshit, I'm in Chicago.
We got our very first guest on the show today.
Honored to have a legend in the city. Let's get it.
All I know is grab
This LRC the podcast.
No helping hand. Stupid
Oh, yeah.
hustle.
You
I
are
can't
tuned
hit
in.
the beach and probably sell the sand. Ain't gonna argue about no woman, dog.
Shout out to Connor. Shout out to Tate. Shout out to Golly. Shout out to DP in the building, my God.
Shout out to the real OG, LLC.
Hey, yeah, we gotta hit the horns on that. Yes, sir.
Post edit, post edit, post
He
edit.
came to sit in on the show today, so you know.
The
love is felt.
Swear this shit ain't complicated. You suckers just loud. I'm
Yeah.
the type to move
Yeah.
in silence. They won't know if I'm in town. King of Indiana, but I told the former keep the crown. It's already understood. Validation is for clowns. Shiny D cook up that crack and I'm gon' lace it like
Shout out
a
Shiny
pro.
D.
We present you with this product. You can buy it for the low. Presentation got you hooked. I'm so dope, don't need no hook.
I'm feeling good this week, brother.
Out there, gay. And shout out to everybody that's been sticking and staying. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Tune in a little bit. What y'all need to do?
Episode 3.
The
chair itself.
Group me say she too bougie to
Swallow.
So I sprinkle on top like cilantro.
Hey, y'all know we're a work in progress every week. Y'all growing with us.
Back on my
good.
bullshit,
We growing while y'all growing. We out here, you know.
Stay with us.
You know what I mean? Hey, hey.
So I sprinkle on top like cilantro.
It's just another platform, but it might be your favorite platform.
Pull it out and I spray on the headboard. Gotta be free.
Shout out Whoa Whoa.
Cause what the fuck am I paying for?
Big SMG.
Think I got all these bands for.
Hey.
They call me the man for it.
Hey.
It's some life changing events in my knees and I pray to the man for it. But I'm
Fuck with this nigga though.
Got a gun on my hip, got a brick on my wrist. Such a fantastic little bitch. She do a megalith shit. And I'm in the trap with the bricks. On 2400 a skip. Big bottle 200 a sip. Lead the waitress a tea for the tip. Ain't taking no shorts. With the shot, my little nigga, he throwing up forks. Gotta pay homage to haters that mug in the stands. Appreciate the support. Get the blues on the first and the fourth. Better be gone by the fifth. It's 50-some shots in this bitch. I bet you can't live through this clip.
50 bands a week, I need it pronto. Back on my bullshit, I'm in Chicago. Whoa, group me say she too bougie to swallow. So I sprinkle on top like cilantro.
Let's go.
Whoa, 50 bands a week, I need it pronto.
Underlay.
Back on my bullshit, I'm in Chicago. Whoa, group me say she too bougie to swallow. So I sprinkle on top like cilantro. Whoa.
Whoa.
That was Cilantro by Skypp.
From the King of Indiana.
The album King of Indiana. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Out the
That's
gate.
my guy, man.
For sure. And he will be a guest later on the show.
Yeah, he will be with us.
He'll be stepping
here
in with us
shortly. But how your week been, man? I've been having some good days, bro.
For real?
Hell yeah.
Man, my week's been cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, taking it a day at a time though. But yesterday, bro, my daughter, bro, having kids, bro,
Talk to him.
man. So my daughter got embarrassing me up at the school. So
Ain't no way.
I pick her up from school yesterday, and the teacher was like, "Do you need any Pampers or pull-ups or anything?" Like, lady, I make good
shade.
money. Yeah, I'm like, what
Slick
you mean?
shade.
Like, whatever. Well, when I went to, she didn't have her pamper on this morning. She didn't have her pamper on this. Wait a minute, I put a pamper on. You know, maybe I thought she was kind of late, so you're moving fast and
Get the
trying to
fuck
slick
outta
play me,
here.
right? Like, so wait a minute, I ain't even saying nothing else. I'm like, so her pamper went, okay, whatever. All right, I just take it as that. So I walk her outside. Emery, what happened? I took my pamper off because I had to be. So you got these people up here thinking I'm an unfit father and I'm bringing you in here with no
embarrassing
panties
her
and
is what it
Pampers?
sound like.
Come on, this is crazy. Kids is stressful, dude. So it took me out for the last couple of days. Like, you took your pamper, and the only reason why, normally she had pull-ups, but what I bought was a pack. This was her last pamper. And it was actual Pampers. So she was just able to pop that motherfucker off and just, you feel me, toss in the trash or whatever she did instead of having to pull her pants all the way
She a
off.
veteran.
But how, and she been getting her little potty train right, but how long was y'all not looking at her to where she popped that motherfucker out? embarrassing me. She about to be 3 on Friday. Shout out to my baby. Happy birthday, baby. I love you. Daddy love you. Daddy love you.
And my daughter turned 3 on Saturday.
Yeah.
You know
That's
so.
one thing about us. We have birthday. What would you call it? Birthday twins? Birthday twins?
Something
oh,
like
no,
that.
not really, because it's
real
2
close.
different
Yeah,
days,
it's
but it was
apart.
within 24 hours,
Yeah,
though.
hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, baby.
Yes,
Yeah,
Lord.
sir. So that. My week's been good though. I've been preparing. I got a video shoot with the real OGs.
Yes, sir.
So I've been preparing for that. Turn off my turn all this off. Yes, sir.
It's been a good couple of weeks for the real OGs, if I must
My
say
boy been
so
working.
myself. We've been doing.
I've been trying to get him to
our
settle
motherfucking
down on the podcast.
thing. Nah,
Been trying to get him to edit this motherfucker right here.
yeah, man.
For sure.
But I've been having some good days, man. Hopefully this shit lasts forever. You see what I'm
Success.
saying?
That's all we intended.
That's all we shooting for, man.
Yes, sir. How was your week, bro? What else did you do, bro?
Yeah, other than work, but it really didn't even feel like work. Like we shot for a youngster named Naja and her team, the Gym Rats.
Okay.
And they
Was that
balled
the
out.
video y'all posted in?
No, we ain't posted it yet. I ain't even finished editing it.
Where y'all posted in the group chat? What was that?
In the story?
Yeah. Nah, in the group chat. In the LRC group chat. It was some video. Maybe it was an accident. But y'all had lights and shit. Y'all was doing y'all thing.
That was for Dom.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was a
I
video
saw
shoot. That was
Okay.
a video shoot.
Okay.
That was lit. That was lit.
Yeah.
We had one hell of a night that night. That was pretty fun. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We shared some tacos. That's always good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Tacos. You know what I mean? You can't be mad when it's tacos around. Type of nigga is you.
I can eat tacos every day,
Niggas
bro.
tacos over there. Calm down. Real talk.
That's right.
Nah, but it's been a lot of fuck shit going on
Man,
in
what?
the world outside of my life, because like I said,
I hate the world, bro.
I'm all right.
The
But you
world
heard
is so
about the
fried.
Grammys and Kanye? Well, I think we
What?
talked about it. We talked about it previously.
Okay.
About them banning him from performing.
Why are they banning him?
For his, it said, I looked it up. It said his online behavior. So how he's acting right now on the internet.
I mean, was he really doing that much though? I mean,
I ain't really been paying attention to Kanye like that. Plus, that shit be funny to me. Like, I ain't laughing at you. You feel me? It's more like y'all think this nigga crazy, and I don't think he is.
I don't think a nigga crazy for trying to get his life back.
Niggas go to measures when they want what they want. You see, he ain't hold her at fucking gunpoint. Like some niggas would.
yeah, I think it is a big misunderstanding. Like, he doing, like, everybody want to judge him. He doing this, he doing that, but really, he just doing whatever he thinks is right to, like, get his shorty back. And the truth is, if you was on that, it don't matter what the world, all that, like the Will Smith shit, which we'll get into later. It don't really matter. He just felt like the pressure was on, whatever, and that's all that mattered in his world. So Kanye trying to get his girl back. He don't really care about.
You can't shit on Kanye and then root for Will Smith.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, cause both of them doing what they got to do.
They felt like they had to do, and everybody trying to judge the situations. But shit, if they like nobody's, like I said, we got to get to Will, but nobody's Will Smith. Nobody's Will Smith. You're not as big as him, and you don't get the pressure. You know what I mean? So that's how Kanye feeling. Every day he got to hop on the internet, see somebody say something bad about him, his wife, his children, whatever. And he probably want to blick too. That's just what it is.
Both of these niggas is fed up. Right?
They fed up. Black men.
For real.
We fed up.
They don't like to see niggas fed up, bro. I mean, cause
it looks bad. When we
It
fed
do.
up, it's postal.
it's like, damn, they supposed to be strong.
Yeah. But
That's how I feel like.
and
it
we
is.
are.
There's only so much.
But they forget that,
We human too.
come on. Like, I was talking to my grandmother, you feel me? And she was just like, yeah, I don't be tripping about you because when I look at all the other family members, yeah, if you are going through it, you make it look good. I'm like, look, grand. Your grandson, you know what I'm saying? It's a lesson every day. Like, don't assume that. Never assume somebody just holding on in there, asking, you good? Whatever. You know what I mean? But I think as men, like you said, we make it look good because we're not allowed to necessarily show that.
Yeah, I done had family tell me that they don't worry about me.
That's crazy.
I don't worry about you. I know you're gonna be good.
They thought that sounded cool.
This. Okay.
Like, nigga, I need help.
Can't come to you. No, just wait.
And that's it.
Can't come to you for help.
Exactly. And I think that leads to blicking. Like Will Smith, like Kanye might, or whatever. I mean, you just never know. Like, they always try to write us off like what's in our heads. They just try to write us off like we really going through shit mentally. Like, we don't have nowhere to digress. Go get a therapist. That's really easier said than done. You feel?
And then it's a lot of black men on well, we ain't really get into the Will Smith shit. He smacked the shit out of that nigga.
Well, we can get into it. We can get into it.
For sure. He smacked the shit out of Buddy. Chris Rock. It's niggas thinking that it's fake. Because Chris Rock, his ticket sales went up tremendously.
Right. He's about to go on tour.
He's going on tour, and his tickets was like $46. That was the cheapest you could have got a ticket. Now the cheapest is like $300, $400.
Whoa.
Just off that smack.
Whoa.
Nigga smacked himself in the wealth. Nigga, stop fucking playing.
Hey, you know the question on Facebook, they be like, would you smack your sister or your mama for $100 million? There's plenty of niggas ready to smack themselves right in the wealth, nigga.
She gonna let me, nigga. She gonna be like, nigga, don't hold back.
Get a little Vaseline. Make sure you let it slide.
If it's gonna get us rich, goddamn it.
I'm with it. And I'm gonna give her most of it. That's fact.
Love you.
Just for slapping her. If it's $100 million, I'm gonna give you 80 and take the 20. I'm good. Facts.
Come on. Now,
I smacked you. You the one that took the L.
I don't know about 80.
Nah, but she took the L, so I feel like whoever.
That ain't no damn L. That ain't no damn L. We both winning.
Yeah, we both winning.
We winning.
So 60-40?
We ain't gotta talk the numbers. Mama gonna be set.
So all right, so Will smacks Chris.
Right.
Because
he made a fucking ball head.
What was the joke though? Like what was cause I ain't really tapped into the internet because it was too.
He made a ball head hoe joke. And it wasn't and Will Smith wasn't going for that.
All right. We gotta break this. Let's break this down, bro. But you ain't never laughed out of embarrassment though? You ain't never laughed out of embarrassment? Come on.
It's television.
Like
how do we know that ain't a clip from earlier of him laughing? It's television. He probably wasn't even.
That's my main thing.
He probably wasn't even laughing right then and there. They probably caught him laughing earlier and then just slipped that in there on some shit.
I think that's why it's okay for people to think that it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because it's so much bullshit that's fed to us. Like there's an apology going around that Chris made that's not real. Or not an apology, but a statement. And it's not real. He hasn't made any statements yet. And then there's another one that came from Will's page on Facebook. I guess he made it. I don't know.
Yeah, I seen Will's on his Instagram.
Okay. Because he didn't apologize. Like, let's break that shit down. Like, because, I mean, like, was he right or was he wrong is the main debate that's dividing the whole world right now. They call it the smack heard around the world. You feel me? And, I mean, I'll just ask you. You have a family. You have a fiance. You will be married soon. Would you have done that for your wife?
Bro, I'm slapping fire out that nigga, bro. I'm slapping fire out of Chris Rock, nigga. Come here, get me off of him. Wham! Wham!
But would you have done it on stage though, or would you just beat his ass
right there and still went up there to get my goddamn award? I would have held it over my head like I won a.
This is Sparta.
Motherfucker, all about my woman, bro. And then all these talks about what she did previously. Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't care because the way I feel about it too.
That's not right on the low.
If you're going to stay with her, bro, you still got to protect her. That's how you going to protect her, bro. Don't stick around her and then hold that shit against her, bro. You might as well go somewhere, go be with somebody else or something, bro. If you ain't going to still treat her 100%. Like how you need to after she did some fuck shit to you. If that's what she did, like, I mean, I heard they wasn't even together, but whatever. If that's what's going to go down.
They're married nonetheless.
No, I'm saying when the August shit was going on, they said they wasn't together.
They was married, though.
Married. Separated, though.
Separated, for sure.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest component is that we forget that Will Smith must have cheated on her. That made her because that does get lost in the translation.
He did.
So this whole thing is just right, and so hers was so distasteful, I guess. That
I didn't fuck with it.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with it either, and I thought that as a marriage and representation, and as you know, a black couple, man, I look up to man. Come on, that's Will Smith, bro. Come on, man. That's Will Smith. It don't matter how cheated on he get. He's still Will Smith, and that nigga. I mean, we didn't look up to this dude.
He still won a Grammy.
That man.
After all,
not even that. He won the first Grammy a rapper ever won.
I mean Oscar. My fault.
Oh, okay, but I'm just saying. You said Grammy. He won the first Grammy as a rapper. He's the first. Yep.
Yeah, but he won the first Grammy as a rapper.
Yep.
Okay.
So that man's such an icon, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was disappointing just to see his family just digress in nature. You know, luckily it didn't affect the kids too much. You know what I mean? But for me, I don't know if it was right or if it was wrong. Do I have the instant? You looking for?
Nah.
Do I have the instant, you know, gumption to go and fight for my wife and my girl? Yes, sir. Will I have done it right there? Maybe not. That's on TV, and it ain't really nothing. It ain't really nothing you can do like beating up on a nigga live.
Point of view.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let. I got another point.
Your wife has a condition.
Mm-hmm. It's alopecia though.
What you saying, my guy?
I think that every old as we get old, I think we all eventually have alopecia. Like we all lose our hair, bro. Like so, I'm not saying she might be dealing with it now, and it could be whatever. We don't really know, but at the same time though, like when I hear alopecia, I don't hear like terminal. You feel me? Like
right.
That's all I'm saying. That's my reaction.
I feel you.
That's my reaction. That's all.
So you would have took that shit to the backstage.
Yeah, I would have probably more so because I'd have been mad and I wouldn't have been able to live it down because his white face was done. Like she was mad.
Like, nigga.
Yeah, and he ain't gonna. She's done. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
And even if he was laughing at the time when he took that sharp look at her, nigga stood right up. That nigga
said,
I gotta handle.
That nigga fixed his jacket and everything.
Oh, yeah, why you walking up there? They walking back.
Nigga.
Smack!
Somebody said that was Mike Lowry.
That was West Philly Willie, bro.
Come on, man.
For real.
That nigga Gilly said, was that Will Smith or Gil Smith? Nigga stupid.
Bro, the internet, like you want to have fun with it. But let's get serious. Like last episode, you asked about hurting or destroying the fellow black man for the gain or whatever. I think that goes back to that because publicly showing that right there, even because it don't really matter because even once you checking, the checking is the checking, no matter if it was live or if it was backstage. Don't talk about my wife no more. That means he'll never do that again because the joke was already said, it's already live or whatever. So no, it wasn't for gain, or it could have been. He could be like, I got another movie coming, smack. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, even though it wasn't for gain, that still falls into the same place of why is it necessary to run up on that? But yes, check the man in the back for sure. Every man got to get checked when he out of line, cause as men, that's what it takes.
Facts.
But live, black on black, man on man, y'all too affluent as fuck. Like y'all them niggas, like y'all them, like y'all Chris and Will, like y'all had the biggest movies in the world.
Like my guy Rossi said, Chris Rock ain't no, you know what I mean, nobody that's about to tussle. I mean, as you see, he ain't put his fist up.
Nah, he was about, if you slow him down, he was about to react though. he wanted to, and it looked, because we can get into the conspiracy part, but he did look like he like was ready to take the arm up. Because Will Smith's crashing him. He just has reach over him. Chris Rock is small.
Mink up, and he played Ali already. I'm giving it to Will.
Oh, it was a beautiful part. Time on a smack. It was crazy. That nigga fast, bro. Even if you can play if you want to, he gonna give you them hands though. Even if you win, yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but the conspiracy part of it is like it was fake. Why? What would make you think it was fake? Oscar's been losing viewers. I mean, yeah.
And I also heard that Chris Rock didn't write the joke.
It was an ad-lib. Like he just added that
No, like I heard that it was already in the script. It was already wrote for him.
So I heard context, I guess, was like the first G.I. Jane movie or whatever it was, the actor had a bald head.
She was bald headed.
So the joke was actually kind of nice in context.
I mean, it looked just like I
It was not. He killed that shit if you really thought, but bro ruined it by smacking him. But if he said, hey, if they do another G.I. Jane, that was funny. And don't get me wrong, because people like to kind of shit on Chris Rock. Legendary. Stop playing with that man. One of the best comedians of all time. That's hands down.
For sure.
Stand up too. What you mean? That
I ain't
man's
really watched
cold.
his stand up like
So,
that.
Everybody Hates Chris. That's a classic.
He was able with Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest shows ever made, in my opinion too. Like,
I ain't gonna act like bro.
he the only. They're the only. Like his concept. Nobody's done that. Like, comedian. I'm gonna tell my story back in the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to me, he's a genius with that shit. But they bringing up clips, letting white people say nigger, not even nigga. Yo, he letting white people say nigger.
Oh yeah, Chris Rock.
Look, the white man was flabbergasted. He said, "Excuse you."
Yeah, somebody said it was somebody else there, a white person there.
It was two white people.
He was like, hold on. Huh?
Seinfeld and no, it was three. Ricky Gervais, Seinfeld, and the other dude. The one that's he's like a rapist.
Damn.
That's what it is. He's a sexual predator. Louis C.K. That's him. Yep, and nigga and Gervais and Louis C.K. both like, we say nigger on our show all the time. So now they like, well, fuck 'em. We don't like Chris no more. My thing is, y'all can't pull shit up and be mad about it now. Be mad about what's happening, but y'all can't add all this shit. That goes back to you talked about with the Jada shit. Because they say like, well, she did this, she did that. Nah, what y'all don't know is if they worked it out. Plenty of people go through shit all the time. They just not Will Smith. And they get back together and they live happy lives. They raise their children. They get over shit, infidelities, all that. What we don't know is what's happened since then. We just know that the internet gave us one story and that's it. And that's all that they living on. See, I hate the internet. You feel me? I really do. It can go into our next shit, but because people just want to make their own little story. But we don't know if they back together or not. They probably are. And he probably shitty like, I love this bitch again. Don't do this to me. Like, Chris, you know what's up, nigga. We was just smoking cigars 3 nights ago. It's the Oscars, nigga. We just hung out 2 days ago at the party. How you disrespecting me right now? And I'm not saying like, in this room, we all work together. I never talk about y'all shorties, man. Like, that's crazy. Don't talk about nobody.
Comedians think they get a pass.
And that's what everybody, if you sitting in a comedy club, that wasn't a comedy club. He was a comedian. They was in the first row. She should have brought her bald head ass out there on the first row. You was in the bros. You knew if it.
Put some weed in there.
Get your bald head ass out the front. And she was there. You feel me? But I ain't saying she shouldn't. She was mad. Yeah, don't talk about me. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm instantly getting upset too. But whatever. That's a woman. That's a woman.
Boy.
That's a woman though. Like her being upset. That's on her. That's a woman. She. They got the emotions to be like that. You feel me?
Don't you say nothing else.
Okay. I'm stopping. Cause I was gonna tell you to cut the last episode. Cause I was talking shit last episode.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get nobody on your top, man.
Woo!
So have you heard about Mike Tyson and the Jake Paul rumors, and Mike Tyson saying he needs $1 billion to fight? $1 billion to fight Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson, no, that's the first time he ever asked for $1 billion.
For sure. I mean, who just
At a
asked
fight.
for $1 billion? I mean, my nigga, $1 billion.
That's wild.
He's basically saying never.
Yep. Cause Jake Paul got money, but he ain't got a bill deal. He's still waiting on his like 70 mil deals from Mayweather out the gate. He ain't paid him yet.
Mayweather ain't paid him?
Nope.
Come whoop me about it.
Yep.
Come get these
like,
hands.
bitch, I threw the fight, nigga. I threw it. I ain't crash you just so We could get this bread. I'll give it to you when I do. But from what I hear,
That's money made, nigga.
But from what I hear, they's been supposed to pay him though. Like he should have got some money. Like if he owed 70, dude should have had 40 already. if they was paying him right.
You see how he went and got the I got your hat tattoo like immediately, like the next day or something.
Who?
Jake Paul.
You want to know something? I think he just sold his soul to the game, bro. When you
think about
tattoos
how
and branding yourself,
think
bro,
about
you
how
in it
motherfucking
for the money.
huge you gotta be of an icon for somebody to even think that's cool to even tattoo that situation on them.
Oh, he's a boxer. He
That's
looks
a
up
compliment.
to him. He looks up to him
like,
for sure.
I mean, you try to throw some shade, but you
Nah, he
basically
loves
calling me the
Mayweather
GOAT.
for sure.
You basically calling me the GOAT, tattooing some shit like that on you.
He knew he had to grab his hat. I grabbed Mayweather's hat. That's because he admired him.
He almost beat the goddamn brakes
Well,
out
because
of
think
him.
about it. You said what would he have to do to show that admiration to Mike? like he took Mayweather hat. What he gonna do
He
to Mike?
take Mike hat, bro.
Mike's not wearing a hat.
First of all,
Mike's not
if he
wearing
got
a
on
hat,
the
what
hat,
he
it's a
gonna do?
Kango, and you better not touch it. You better not touch it.
I ain't never seen
it's gonna
Mike
be
in
a
a
gun
hat a
under
day
that
in my
motherfucker.
Show me a picture of Mike in a hat, nigga. I ain't never seen Mike in a hat a day in my
He got a
life.
hat on. It's a gun under it, nigga.
Did you see the video of Mike the tour the dude at the comedy show, nigga?
Nah.
Dude coming there, and he just trying to show love to Mike. He knew he was at the comedy show. Let me show you some love. Mike just chilling. That boy got his hands on his chin. I'm nothing. I'm nothing in this world. But he chilling.
That's
Dude
what Mike
coming.
was saying?
Nah, I'm just talking shit.
Man,
That's what he be
fuck?
saying, bro. Like when he get to talking about himself and like reflecting on himself, he always tell himself and get humble. I'm nothing. But that nigga was chilling. Dude come in there and he wants some love from him or whatever. So somebody try to push him out the way. They ain't pushing him so far. Dude pull a pistol out like about to shoot. Mike never budges, nigga. He don't move. He just, I'm nothing. Like, he ready to go. He ready to go. But dude was like, I just want some love from Mike. Y'all ain't gonna call the police, are y'all? They tell him no. Mike hugs him for about 5 seconds. Send him on his way. Crazy.
Hold on, man.
This happened.
He hugged who? The
Mike
nigga that had the
hugged,
gun
yeah,
out?
with the gun in his hand. Slug, Brownsfield. All that shit, bro.
Hell nah.
Oh God, you can come on in, bro.
Come on in,
Yes,
my
sir.
guy,
We got
my
Skypp
guy.
stepping in the build. So I just wanted to like get into like a little more serious topic though about like just the kind of tragic stuff that's been happening on social media, and like give an RIP to the young dude who lost his life on the amusement park ride.
Yes, sir.
You have his name. You had. it on
I don't
your
want to mess it up. I think it's like
Tyre
Tyre Sampson,
Samson. Okay.
14-year-old.
So definitely that, and then
RIP to that young man.
also RIP because it's a lot of like we losing like young kids. Like this shit not even it's not even a joke because this shit is crazy. Like the world's trash. You feel me? But you got the 12 and the 14-year-old who basically killed themselves playing with the guns, and it was a little girl and a little dude, and it was the 12-year-old's gun. And then they playing with it go off on one, and then she tried to grab it or something and killed, and then shot herself by accident. So now both of them, you know what I mean? They, they dead and gone. But like, that shit is sad. You feel me? Because why do the kids have guns? Why are the kids the ones losing their lives so early? You know what I'm saying? And the other question for me, why I bring it up, is like, why do we have to keep experiencing this shit on the internet? Like, the video was out there of the kids killing themselves, but I wasn't about to watch that. Like, that's nuts. But I'm just saying, like, this shit this shit is really crazy. Like, this shit throwing me off how every day, like, I feel like we getting desensitized to really, like, we shouldn't really know unless you seen it, how a nigga dies, get killed, like, bodies, all that. But every day we experiencing that. Like, when I wake up in the morning on social media, I see fights, Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink, and obviously this is like supposedly my algorithm, But and murders and all that, and people like dying. Like I'm on the toilet, I'm shitting here. I'm trying to get my mind right, and here I am getting all this negativity, and like they're doing that on purpose. You feel me? And so my biggest question is like, when they gonna start having like therapy moments? When are they gonna offer? You know, they talking about metaverse and all this shit. They trying to bring you further into the reality, but when are they gonna offer therapy for PTSD and shit for like being online? Like. This shit is crazy. Like, people really like, I want to look at it, but I just don't. You want to see 2 kids kill themselves? You're tripping. You're sick. Like, to this shit, though, I really don't be on it, bro. Like, yeah, you might see screenshots I might send you. I spend maybe a few minutes. We have to do shit for this, but I deleted it off my phone and all that because I don't want to tap into it too much. Like, It's too much. I had it when the Will Smith situation happened. I had to log off. Cause it was just everybody talking about it. I wanted to have my own opinion of it when we talked about it here, but it was just too many. Every now and again you got that one moment that the whole world, and it's overload, and you can feel the energy of it, and it's too much. And I got high anxiety, nigga. I can't do it. But that's how I feel about it. Like, when are they gonna start doing that? Giving us therapy sessions, nigga. I got PTSD. I'm too scared to even get on the internet.
Shit, I went and got my own therapy, bro, for these reasons, for deeper reasons. But
For sure.
I agree 100%. Shit. You won't get no back and forth from me on that. That's real shit. I remember telling my kids, like, they be in class on YouTube, and they be like, why they be tripping off us being on YouTube? And I told them, I said, because nowadays you can get on YouTube and watch a murder. You can watch it on YouTube.
You can still find King Vine video. You can still find.
Like, that's why y'all don't need to be on there, bro. Because that's just one thing. You know what I mean? Like, nah. It's just the world, bro. Everything's accessible. Guns, murder, drugs. You can get it same day. Shit, within an hour. Any of it. That's just where it is now. And I agree with you.
Yeah, something's definitely got to be done instead of, you know, and everybody's getting into it. Like, I found over the past, like, especially like 2 years, because of like social media and everything. I mean, coronavirus. But my uncle, my mama, like all the OGs, all the older people, they tapping into the social media even more. Like, we sinking so far into it, it's getting crazy and unrealistic. It's when your OGs and the niggas who got the real knowledge and who lived life before that, like we lived life before that. We the actual generation that built it. We was the MySpace, the Black Planet, you know, all that. But this everything after that, my daughter will never know not tapping into me on a FaceTime when I'm not around, when I'm at work or whatever. She'll never not know that. And we wish that was scientific when we was young. Like, what? Sci-fi shit, like, we talk
when
on.
I first got a touchscreen, nigga, my life changed.
Yeah. Cell phones in general. It's just, I mean, we grew up in this age where, if you think about it, by the time they 40, I mean, by the time my daughter's 30, think about how fast, okay, I'm 30. Think about how quick this shit happened for us. 30 more years? Sheesh. I don't know what, I can't even imagine it, to be honest.
The phone's gonna pop up like on the movies where you hit the screen, then it turns to a 3D. They're gonna be there in 30. You hear me?
Shit, 10?
They're gonna be there.
10?
Straight up. Yeah, probably.
Hologram. If they did Tupac, they can do the phones.
And flying cars.
That ain't even.
They already got a flying car.
Yeah, I've seen some old school footage of where they've been doing that like for a long time. They tried to build hover and crash for a long time.
They got a prototype already. I forgot what car company made it, but I just saw it like official.
Tesla got something going.
Tesla going.
It might have been Tesla.
Come on. Them niggas, they going in the sky instantaneously.
I ain't driving that shit.
Nah, and I'm not gonna be the first nigga to be in in mid-air traffic.
Not me.
Yeah,
you got to float above the traffic. I'm cool. That motherfucker lose whatever it got to keep it up. You out. You gone, boy.
That's true. What are they gonna keep to keep us in the
5
air? That's
years.
a good question.
I'm saying when that shit run out.
Well, if like our drones, for instance, when the battery is about to die, it warns you, and you got a certain amount of time
to go to the air station.
That
shit crazy.
Goddamn, where the nearest air
station? That shit gonna be crazy,
that's
bro.
Wild.
That's
crazy.
Pull up to your house in 2 minutes.
Traffic will clear up though. If
Nah,
people can go into the air and you split traffic up,
I'm staying on the ground, bro. I ain't
Imagine
gonna
this is
care,
still
bro.
gonna be late.
I'm gonna be in the cell.
Still gonna show up late.
where do you park though? You still park on the ground?
He said, "Where do you park?"
He should still park on the ground.
No, you gotta bring that bitch to the ground,
back
man.
our shit now.
You gotta bring that bitch to the ground.
They already got that. Like in Japan, the technology's different, bro. Like they been taking your car, putting that bitch, taking it right to where it need to be. Robot shit.
Japan.
Yeah, I would have
They
lived
got
there.
everything out there though.
Yeah.
My mama, they way ahead of us.
Far
Everything
ahead.
but meat on their bones. I'm like a 10x in China. I'm like a 10x in China.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I tried to order some clothes from there, nigga, a 3x, nigga, that shit was like a medium.
Yeah, it is different.
It makes
Yeah,
sense. You don't really see no chubby Chinese folks.
If they are though,
For
they
real.
ain't like it's
Damn, was that
crazy.
racist?
Nah, I don't think so. Hey, y'all mark that one. One.
G pass for Skip.
Mark that at 54 minutes and 7 seconds.
Damn.
Nah, I don't think that was racist, but they don't really. They do. You do gotta know. Like, go online. They tell you if you get an extra large, you need a 3X or some shit. Like that's wild.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
I don't know why it's so different.
I might be the
You
3X
might have
nigga. That's crazy.
For real.
I never wore X in my life.
Never wore X
Never.
in my life. You crazy, nigga. I could pull up a picture of you with a 6X
That
on.
motherfucker was a large. I'm just tiny as hell. Oh, bro, I was tiny shit.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
freshman year definitely had.
With the Comcast bag.
I was small. Them larges. Shit, larges look big on me now. Shit, let alone when I was in high school. I was small as hell.
Hell nah. All right, I feel like egos get such a bad connotation. Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Get a
do y'all
bad
feel
rap.
like we need our egos? Because I feel like we need our egos. I feel like, I was just talking to Stokes too, and we agreed on this. I feel like, you gotta use your ego. Because if you don't, then the motherfucker gets to controlling you, if that makes sense.
I mean, everybody got an ego. That's natural.
Mhm.
I think what they saying is when the ego gets too big. Cause I mean, you got an ego. Shit, it's just what it is. Like you gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta be able to believe that you got the ability to do what you need to do. Whether it's just a job or a talent, you gotta have confidence that you can do that. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's wrong, but I think they talking about when the ego gets too big and you start feeling entitled and
Or out of control.
yeah, and that's where you get to arrogance. But nah, yeah, it do get a bad rap. The word ego gets a bad rap because it ain't really it's another word. Y'all go here. I'm trying to think of another word that gets a bad rap.
Well, from what I know, like the ego, like the actual Sigmund Freud, like his definition of it, like it's way deeper than that. But everybody does have an ego, and I think it just depends on how we all navigate through that shit. You feel me? But it's deeper. I think it's deeper than like even just us thinking like what ego. I think we think ego is one thing, like it means that we're bigger than we think, but the way he explains, like I can look it up, but the way he explains it is like, nah, it's actual like fundamentals to our ego, and everybody has this, and it's like 3 other characteristics to our psyche or something like that. And it's his theory on it, but a lot of people use Sigmund Freud as as the modern day god of therapy. You feel me? Because he understood the mind.
I think it's best to have it, bro, because like when you think about our favorite artists, if they didn't have the ego they got, bro, we wouldn't.
For sure.
You feel me? Like Pac, I love Pac because he's so, what's the word? Like his conviction, bro, and that conviction come from his ego, him knowing that he is with whatever he talking about. So yeah, the word itself, it does get a bad rap. That's a
And
fact.
to be honest, everybody love a egotistical motherfucker.
Nah, they do. Facts, yeah. That's because they know that person is confident in themselves, and everybody want to be confident in themselves. You feel me? That's all it is. They want it to be contagious. Because they like, okay, this motherfucker, he don't care what nobody think. He confident. I want to be like that. That's where it comes from. Straight up.
I looked up a definition. It says a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance, which is like the main thing is why, and it's the first one, but then it goes psychoanalysis, the part of the mind that mediates between the conscious and the unconscious and is responsible for reality testing and sense of personal identity. Now, when you look at that, when you apply the ego to a nigga like Kanye West or Elon Musk, that makes most sense.
Mm-hmm.
And and if you don't like mediate the difference between the reality and the personal identity, then you do start to inflate your ego and think that you're bigger than you are. So, but I think that once again it boils down to how do you navigate your ego, because you can't get rid of it. Like he said, you gotta have it.
That's a fact.
For sure.
I think the people around you really got a lot to do with that too.
Kanye West's mama, for example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his ego was told. I mean, he always had ego.
Had it.
But I think it may be something outside of ego that's clashing with his ego.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think his ego is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is though.
Because he does try to present very humbly, like at times.
His ego ain't the problem. Like I'm happy with his self-confidence,
Yeah,
but it's something else, that really bothers him. You know what I mean? And that's where he started lashing out. But I love Kanye. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like we are who we are, and he is who he is, and that's if he comfortable with that, I ain't got a damn thing to say. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
For sure.
Is this a segue to the Grammy shit? We already talked about that.
We did.
We already talked about the Grammy.
Well, how you feel? You can go back into it.
Yeah,
How
I
you
mean,
feel?
I don't know.
get to talk about
I don't know much about it. I mean, I saw that you said he banned from performing. I think they're doing that because they know if he got something to say, he gonna say it during the performance, before or after, however, he gonna
'Cause
slide it in.
For sure.
But
he is.
pause. But yeah, I mean, I ain't really got an opinion on that. You know what I mean? That's their platform. I feel like with Kanye being who he is, he can start his own shit, award show.
And
we don't got to keep doing, you know what I mean?
Jay Prince had said that. Jay Prince, that's why I asked about Jay Prince. He had mentioned that Kanye and Drake, Nicki Minaj, and some more superstars should throw some shit the same day as the Grammy.
You know how long it took for a black person to win a Grammy? Why the fuck are we even so? Why are we gassing it?
Right.
It's there. It's gonna always be there. So just because we start our own shit don't mean we lose out on that.
We was just talking about how Will was the first rapper to get a Grammy.
That's what I'm saying. That shit was around years before he won that shit, bro. So if we not even really getting our due diligence, shit, I mean, it ain't going nowhere. Like I said, you can still win a Grammy and start your own shit. But start your own shit. I mean, we had the BET Awards and shit, but I'm talking about like high esteem, like the Grammys. You know what I mean? BET Awards is it's its own platform.
Even when you say, I mean, we had the BET Awards.
That ain't that ain't nothing like the Grammys. You know,
but everybody
that's a
look
television network though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's not a part of the alphabet.
Yeah, like the Grammy has its own the Recording Academy. That's what the Grammys belong to. Its own. You know what I mean? It got its own identity, and I think that shit could be started. You know what I mean?
But everybody look at Dame Dash crazy when he's saying this shit though. Like, I don't feel like that nigga is.
Bro,
crazy.
I don't think nobody crazy. I think people have different perspectives and they got different ways to go about it. And some people just go to the extreme with it because they so tired of being denied, bro. And that shit'll drive a motherfucker insane. So when you not being understood and when you know what I mean, that shit'll drive a person somewhere. I don't think anybody is crazy, bro. I think it's just a combination of your upbringing and your dreams, your drive, all that shit. It just, like, you feel me, it's very unique blends for certain people, and that shit ain't ever been seen before. That's where you get your Kanye Wests, your Dame Dashes, your Marilyn Mansons, all these motherfuckers who everybody calling crazy. They ain't really crazy. They fucking human like us, bro. They just probably tired of being fucking misunderstood and silenced.
Hell yeah.
You see the drunks or the crackheads on the street. Them niggas got egos. Like they be self-inflated as hell. Like, for real, but
And that's
they
where
not Kanye.
that's where you find the craziest stories, bro. When you start talking to people who on the side of the street, bro, or addicts.
True.
Like they got driven to that place, bro. And usually it's fucking geniuses who like, damn, I got all this shit up here and it's fucking driving me crazy. Now I'm gonna get drunk. And now you get drunk and you ain't got to worry about all them worries and people doubting you. Now you want to keep getting drunk. Now you done drunk your fucking self to death, like my uncle. Could have been in the NFL, bro. He was the top running back in Indiana, bro, when he was in high school. But all them fucking expectations, he didn't want to be a running back. He wanted to be a DJ. He passed up on the scholarship, became a DJ. Everybody fucking shitted on him. Like, damn, dude, you supposed to be in the NFL. And then push came to shove. Now he's in 40 years of alcoholism and eventually 40 years later died from it. You feel me? Like, that's how this shit start, bro. It starts with fucking geniuses and shit, bro. You know what I mean? And just people who are elite people at things. And that shit just drive you insane, bro. On my way here, I had a fucking crazy moment. Like, I got problems with my thoughts, bro. Like, I think shit I don't want to think. And I be like, fuck, I can't control it. And I hate when I ain't got control of something. I'm in a motherfucking car hitting the steering wheel and shit. anything could have went wrong. And it's people who will be like, I don't want to think, so now I'm gonna fucking pop a pill because I don't want to think about that shit. Luckily, I'm strong-minded enough to just be like, turn some music on and get my mind off of it. But everybody ain't like that, bro. You know what I mean?
How long have you been doing? You said you mentioned therapy earlier.
Yeah.
How long have you been getting into that to where you still? Because it's always. I think till you die, it's gonna be an ever fighting battle with your mental.
Hell yeah.
But how long have you been doing it to where you still having those moments where you just freak out like?
See, I had so many problems that we ain't even got to my thoughts yet. Like I started therapy around COVID when COVID started because I know that because I never met my therapist in person because when we started it was virtual and we still virtual. So it's been 2 years probably, you know what I mean? But we haven't got to that part yet because I was still trying to conquer like trauma and shit. The thoughts are probably a part of the trauma, but that's something. It's crazy because today I was like, next time me and him talk, we gotta start with this shit because it's really getting out of hand, bro. Like the further I get in life and the more, you know, hopeful I get and the more I feel like something's about to happen, my fucking brain, bro, like it won't let me just be great. Mm-hmm. Then it's like, man, I don't talk to people about my thoughts. Then it turns into like, damn, what if you die before this shit pop off?
Boy, we got the same feelings.
Bro, I'm saying like it'd be shit like that, and then it'd be like everywhere I fucking go, I think of a predicament of how I can die in that place. Sitting in church, damn, what if a motherfucker came in here and just shot me?
That's crazy. I've been thinking about
you know
that
what I mean?
for a lot
It's
lately,
1,000
Bro,
ways.
but I'm talking about everywhere I go. In school, nigga, the fucking fire alarm will go off. I'm like, shit, somebody here with a gun. Like, I'm so paranoid, bro, because death is so, I said in the song, so many gone, death feel like home. Like, that shit just stay in my fucking head, bro. Like, death. Like, damn, people die and don't know they about to die. They just die. Like that, bro. And you thinking, like, a motherfucker, us sitting here right now,
crazy, bro.
I'm sure, like Chaos, RIP Chaos, he's sitting in a fucking event. Niggas come in and kill him. He wasn't expecting to die at that event, bro. Nobody's expecting to die and don't know when. So that's why I be so paranoid, because it's like it happened every fucking day. And it's like, nigga, you don't know if it's you next. And that shit fucked me up, because I know it's niggas who hate me. You know what I mean? I know what niggas is capable of, bro. So you know what I mean? That shit plagues my mind. And then like just the fear of failure. We didn't fail so much, but failure is, I mean, it's common, bro. Everybody fails, you know what I mean? So I be trying to fight that shit and just a host of shit, bro. And all that shit just plagues my mind, bro. And the only thing that really helped me is gospel music. When I turn that shit on, bro, I still struggle when it's on, but it helps because I like to take my mind. Any music, honestly, but gospel is the top thing for me. I be needing that shit.
You've achieved a lot of success, though. And so I'm wondering, where's the conflict? Where's, like, what? Because I ask myself the same thing. What's the final goal where I'm happy then?
Yeah, for me, bro, just to where I can live off of it. Like, I have accomplished a lot, but I'm living off a job. You feel me? Like, I've done a lot, and you know, it's cool. It's great, but you can't pay bills with that shit, bro. A lot of shit I just got out of respect. Motherfucker ain't even pay me for it. They just showed me respect and adoration. I don't want that. I've had that, you know what I mean? So now I'm at a point where it's like, now we need to live off this shit, bro. And God damn it, I'll be damn. God willing, it's up there already. So, God damn it.
I know what you're saying,
bro.
But you definitely gonna make it though. You put a lot of work in.
We made it, bro. It's up, bro. It's up, man.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time, family.
Yeah. That's it. I know how it feels though. We getting older. You ain't got no kids yet, right?
Nah, but that is a scary thought every day, bro. Because you always told the young niggas. Yeah. That's how it been the last 5, 6. It wasn't like that at first, if you think about it, bro. But it's getting back to where age don't matter. You got niggas like I swear, what's his name? Vezo.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He older than us.
He got to be at least
and he
35.
just now popping. Benny the Butcher, 35, 36.
Yeah,
just
Benny,
now popping, bro.
I think.
So it's getting more and more common.
The oldest in Griselda, they're in their 40s.
I think Jay-Z 56. Niggas still going, bro.
He's
Jay-Z. But I'm saying, like, it's okay now. Niggas ain't looking at you like you got to be young no more, bro. Because back when we was young, bro, niggas was like, they was
Hurricane
28,
Chris.
90. Nah, Hurricane Chris he was a young nigga, bro.
Who was the OGs
yeah,
back then?
I'm saying niggas was 30 and shit back then. Right. You know what I mean? The Dipset, nigga, Cassidy, them niggas wasn't no young niggas, bro. But somewhere down the line, it was to a point where it was like teenagers taking over the game. And now, like, for instance, when the nigga was on TV, UG Skywalker and Maxie was on TV, a young nigga commented on it. If you look on the YouTube comments, it's to the point now where they commenting like, Damn, OG, you 10 years late. They should have let Polo Boy on here. That's how it's looked at now. But it's getting back to that, bro. It's getting back to where age don't matter. It's all about your talent. And I appreciate that shit. Because that shit helps the niggas like us, bro.
Right.
But yeah, I saw that comment, and I'm like, man, see, this is where it's gotten.
Yeah,
but
man,
but I can see it getting back to how it was, so I ain't really think about it too much.
So what keep you going then? Like you sound like it's really. I'm surprised to hear you say you really, not that you, but you just kind of like you're in conflict with even keep going because you getting older. But like, what keeps you going? Because you dropping project every 3-4 months.
Yeah, it ain't no conflict in me. Like quitting was never an option. I don't give a fuck if I was doing it at this level for the rest of my life. That was never an option. But I do struggle with, you know what I mean, the promises. I ain't make no promises, but you know, just what people expect from me and what I expect from myself, bro. Like I want steady growth, and every time I do some shit, it is steady growth. But at a certain point, it's like, damn it, man, I'm trying to be on the road, nigga, every fucking winter, spring. You know what I mean? Like we doing this shit locally, bro. Like even if we are the top local motherfuckers, we still doing it locally. So at a point, it's like I need more, bro. Like I mean, shit. It's just I just want more. You know what I mean? And I mean, but I ain't got a problem with motivation and keeping going. I mean, honestly, bro, all I ever wanted was a record deal, bro. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you got people. I mean, we've been in the streets and shit, but we wasn't no big meaches who could fucking fund a rap career off the streets. We ain't have it like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like what we need in Indianapolis is a fucking record deal. As bad as record deals are, they got a bad rap, but it's all about what you negotiate, first of all. But I feel like we need the bag and we need the resources because we're not in Atlanta. If you're the hottest motherfucker in Atlanta, you're one of the top people in the world because Atlanta's that kind of market. If you're the hottest motherfucker in Indianapolis, it don't mean shit to literally, not even Gary, Indiana. It doesn't mean shit to nobody else. So if you're the top rapper in LA, you are one of the top in the world, bro, because that market matters. So we need to either become that market or we need record deals, bro. And I think getting record deals will make us become that market. Everybody's like, you ain't got to leave to get a fucking record deal. You don't. It helps, but you don't have to. And I think that's what we need, bro. We need the resources. We need the fucking resume.
So you don't think people should move from out of their city? Like if, let's say, somebody here do get that bag, you think they should still live here?
I mean, it's up to them. It depends on their reputation. If they like super street niggas, you probably shouldn't stay. But if you just out the way type nigga, like it ain't gonna hurt you if you move up to Carmel. But
for sure,
whatever you want to do, I don't think there's an answer, bro. I think whatever you're comfortable with. Me, I'm out. I'm out this bitch. What? Out.
You don't want to build any infrastructure here?
I'm gonna have a home here. Nah, I've fucking 15 years of infrastructure we didn't build. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have a home here for sure because my mom's gonna leave, but I'm sure I'm gonna have people here. So there's no way I'm just not gonna be popping in and shit. But like living comfortably without my mind being fucked up, I can't be here, bro. Because I'm gonna always be paranoid, and I can't have that, bro. I gotta go. Like I went to Chicago for my birthday, and bro, it felt so good not to walk around with a gun, bro. It felt so fucking good, bro. I'm like, man, I ain't thought about
downtown.
That shit's beautiful,
downtown
bro.
is beautiful.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, bro,
downtown.
I'm walking around and I'm like, bro, I have not felt this free and safe ever, bro. You know what I mean? Like because I had my gun in the beginning, but then I learned that you can't have you can't have a gun at all, first of all, in public, but you can't have it loaded. That's a felony. If you walk around Chicago with a loaded, permit and all, it's a felony. So I left my shit in the house and I was like, fuck. But when I got outside, I was like, I'm cool, bro.
Especially when you're downtown, though.
I'm not walking around Carmel without my shit. Anything Indianapolis, I need my shit, bro. Like I really feel like my life is
deep.
Like
what has
severe danger.
Because I remember when Daddy didn't used to be you. What got you to that point?
Man, I don't know, bro. When I got a gun, I just felt safer. I always been paranoid when I didn't carry guns. You know, I used to be against guns. Nigga, I ain't want to smoke. I ain't want to drink nothing.
Nigga didn't want a car, nothing.
I always wanted a car.
I would just walk everywhere.
Nah, but real shit. I even when I didn't carry a gun, bro, I was paranoid. But when I got one, then I was like, bro, I should have been had a fucking gun. Like this shit. Now I feel like I can protect myself. So now when I got that protection and then I don't got it, it's like, okay, this ain't the
Feel
same.
naked.
Yeah, this ain't the same as when I didn't have it because I didn't have one. Now it's like you got one and you ain't got no fucking excuse why you can't protect yourself. And now it's like you start thinking all this shit like, fuck, I shouldn't have forgot it. This might be the one time. You know what I mean? Where I forgot my shit at home and the motherfucker play with me.
Pull a gun out on me.
You feel me? Because it happens every day, bro. I mean, if it ain't happened to you ever, that's what's up. But please don't ever fucking think it can't happen to you. You know what I mean?
Definitely happened to me.
Do not think it can't happen to you, bro. I've been shot at, but I was already me and Nava was already in the car gone. So motherfucker ain't pull it out on us, but you know what I mean? We was already gone. But that's the only interaction I've ever had, you know what I mean? Other than that, I've been smooth because I move calculated. I don't be out here just acting crazy and moving crazy.
That's enough to get PTSD though.
Nah, bro. Period. Because I done lost fucking 25, 30 friends.
Man, this
you know what I
nigga
mean?
when we was fucking 15, 16, motherfucker pulled up on us. With
And
guns.
then spun the block and came back.
Nigga, we got basketballs in our hand. We about to go hoop.
Man, I thought when they came back, it was.
Nigga,
I thought they were gonna bust them.
Start dumping
Swear
for
to
sure.
God.
Yeah, one good chase, one
Hey,
good nigga
just
chase.
like,
I'm
fuck
glad you
watch
said.
click.
I'm
It's
glad
going-
you said. I
that's
forgot
all the
about
time.
that
Like,
shit, bro.
Shit.
They rode past, pointed them bitches.
We ain't had no guns on us.
Ski,
nothing.
you heard it. Skirt. I said, "Look, bro, they about to
Fuck,
shoot this
click.
time, bro."
I'm like, oh, now they got the guns.
And we have nowhere
that's
to
all
go.
it takes.
It's a big ass fence. We own Post Road. There's nowhere to go. We can't turn. We can't jump no fences. Man, we would have been fucked. Man, that shit's crazy, bro.
That's
15.
That's life. That's life in the city. In the city though, yeah.
That shit crazy as hell,
It
man.
definitely creates that type of environment, but I like that you own that. You feel me? And I also know that you put that in your music. Like you're very transparent with your music. So I think you're a good representation. I think that a lot of young people definitely tap into you. I think you do got it because you work with the school and everything. So I think you do got a post there. So I like that. That's something that you into because you can push that and encourage that in the kids because, boy, they gonna need it the most, boy. We think we fucked up, but I think the kids is gonna be ruined.
Nah, yeah, they already fucked up, bro. Firsthand, bro, I see the kids, they really want to be like that, bro. They genuinely want to be like that because the same reasons we wanted to be like that. Shit, we thought that was what success was. That's what we thought being cool was. So that's what we wanted to do. But it's a whole different level now, bro. Like they actually got guns and shit, bro. Like it's not even a game with these little motherfuckers, bro. So
Off the porch at 10.
there's not much you can do, bro, because
Eight.
it's not much you can do because it's instilled in them. But what you can do is just be you and make them see that you are cool with being you.
For sure.
Because all they need to see is the opposite of what they already seeing. Now we got Mr. Horton, this motherfucker. He didn't achieve some success. They see all the shit I've done. They all follow me on Instagram.
Mr. Horton.
Straight up.
That's cool.
So
to
they see all the
hear,
shit I've
bro.
accomplished, bro, and they like, he did that shit without fucking pointing no guns at the camera. He did that shit. He did it for so long without cussing. Yeah, I cuss now. But they like, shit. I mean, we used to that. But just look at you. You clean cut. You've been on the news. You spoke like a fucking gentleman on the news. Like, so now they like, okay, now we see something different. If they run with it, that's what's up. If they don't, hopefully somebody else like me will come along. You know what I mean? But I can only do what I can do. So I think my presence alone does a lot, bro. There's not much more I can do besides try to console them when they going through some shit, which I do love to do because I've been through that same shit. So when I see a kid is visibly upset, I pull them in the hallway like, "What's going on, boy? You know you can talk. You know what I mean? I know I'm the goof. I'm really a goofball, bro. I'm the most childish motherfucker in the school. I don't give a fuck. We go to kindergarten hallway. I'm the childishest.
That childish shit.
Real shit.
Are you the
So
youngest in the school? Nah.
no, I'm not
Like
the youngest
10,
staff member.
10,
Nah.
10. Okay.
But so they know I play too much, but they also know when I see that when there's something going on, we got to talk, bro. Like,
And that's Warren, right?
nah, I
No?
left Warren a few years ago.
Okay,
I'm at a
okay.
charter school now.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, we got to talk. You know what I mean? Because we can't. You know, I understand for sure. I was just talking to a dude on the phone about that. He like, you got the cheat code, you got the school, you got the kids, bro. You got the kids behind you. Like, he like, and I told him, I'm like, the music I made in the past, the kids ain't really like, but this new shit they gonna like. You know what I mean? So, and it's the album's called Sorry for My Trauma. So I'm talking about some shit, but I'm talking about it on the kind of music they used to. You know what I mean? I'm bringing it to them how they used to hearing it. So this is gonna work for them. You know what I mean?
Do you encourage the kids to get therapy? Like, do you actually say like, Because like it can start now, like it's a young age, and they might be better when they're 30.
Subconsciously, we all do because our school has therapists. So whenever some shit is going on, I always tell them kids, you need to go see Miss Such and Such, and you know what I mean. This is she's a school-based therapist. Yeah, we got counselors, we got therapists, we got home specialists who, you know what I mean, they go to the cribs. And we got all that. So we promote that, you know what I mean, just naturally. But I always tell them, like, you need to go talk to Miss Such and Such.
Right.
You know, she gonna sit you down and you can start seeing her weekly. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely be on that all the time.
We was in high school. A lot of shit happened just in our little 4 years.
We ain't have nobody to go. There wasn't no therapist in our school, was it, bro?
Niggas was off in themselves. They was dying.
I ain't never heard of it.
A rape and a murder.
A nurse, nigga.
Nah, ain't nurse ain't nothing on nothing. It wasn't no counselors and therapists back in the day.
That's so true.
It wasn't, bro.
Why didn't we have a school counselor? That's
no, you talking about guidance counselor.
Yeah, that was education.
I'm talking
counselor.
about therapy.
Yeah.
You feel me? We didn't have.
That's
They got it in
true.
every school now.
They did though after.
Because Nishan was the counselor at Warren.
After we had somebody who had committed suicide, they didn't implement it. But I don't know how long it lasted. But they
I don't
was
remember that shit.
Because it was after. I can't remember his name right now. And then the young chick, she did it after in her basement, and it was like 3-4 in like 1 week.
Teacher jumped off the building.
Mr. Oscar, I remember that.
So it was fucked up. So straight up, we had a fucked up childhood, boy.
And so that was tough for the school because we was dealing.
and I be hating, bro, because like as far as my personal life, I probably lost about 8 people, bro. But this music shit, bro, I've lost easily 20 rap friends, bro. Easily, bro. Probably more. So like I be fucking mad, like damn.
You saying like to gun violence?
Yeah, hell yeah. So I be like, damn, man. Like I got at least 10 people that I got on songs that are dead. Like, you know, whether it be Skip Saturdays or, you know, my actual music. And I be listening like, damn, bro, it's dead. Damn. Like, you ever lost so many people you forget people died? Yeah. Damn, bro, he is dead. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it's at, bro. I done lost at least 30 people in my life, bro. Which is the craziest shit ever.
All to gun violence.
That's a lot to deal with.
No, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Keep
fucked
pumping
up,
that
bro.
shit into the music, bro.
When you dropping your album?
Man, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. For a great reason, I don't know. So I'm just step by step, day by day, and when that motherfucker drop, it's gonna drop. It ain't gonna drop like the last shit drop. It's gonna drop. You know what I mean? So just day by day, bro. We was trying to take it day by day. But like I plan to drop it March 4th, if everybody remembers. So it's done. No, I planned. It was already. I had already said it. Like, when I posted it.
Don't even put it out.
No, when I posted the picture, I was like, sorry for my trauma dropping March 4th because it was done.
Gotcha.
But then I met a motherfucker and he like, no. He heard it and he was like, no, you cannot drop that shit how you dropped all your rest of your shit. No, bro, we gotta do this shit right.
Why did you trust that person to
damn, I don't want to get into this, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Deter you from releasing, you know. Yeah, I know I'm an artist too, so I get, you know, when you ready to drop, you ready to drop.
How can I say this, man? Oh, first of all, it was, nigga, trust me, he had to talk me out of that.
Because,
bro, you ain't never known me to ever push nothing back, bro. I'm pushing through. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm going to drop it. He had me on, we talked about 3 times. First time, I'm like, I ain't take him serious. I'm like, nah. I mean, I heard him. Yeah, bro, don't drop that. But I was like, I'm dropping this shit. Second time, he was like, look, I got the situation. Just don't drop it. Now I'm like, I called my guy. I'm like, I'm listening to him, bro. I ain't confirmed, but I'm listening to what he's saying. Third time he was like, yep, we good. Don't drop it. You can trust me. I ain't never trusted a motherfucker. Trust me, Skip. I said, okay, I'm gonna trust this nigga. And I canceled the date, period. I edited all my posts and put it to coming soon instead of March 4th. You know, I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna stop. And then, bro, I don't regret it one fucking bit. I'm cool with making them wait because I know what they waiting for. If I didn't know what they was waiting for, I wouldn't have did it. I ain't gonna lie. Because I need to know what am I doing this for? Now I know what I'm doing it for, bro. So.
That's good to hear, bro.
Hopefully fall.
Ooh, so it's that serious. Like,
hopefully
it's
fall.
A big plan
It's gonna take time. Hopefully fall. And it may be longer. So we'll see how that go. Hopefully,
our lawyers.
It's crazy because the music is. It's crazy because the music is done, bro. The music has been done. I mean, I let Woogie hear some shit, but even since then, I done made 10 new songs, 20 new songs, some shit. You know, we pump
And
songs
he played
out.
30 of them motherfuckers
Yeah,
for me.
I literally got 52 songs that we chose from, and bro, it's a fucking phenomenal album, bro. It's like nothing I've ever made before, and it's called "Sorry for My Trauma." So I'm talking about shit, but I'm talking shit.
Yeah, I fucks with that name.
Every time you say the name, it's
Man, bro, the song
It's almost as good as Love rapping critics.
No, that shit's heat on God. But nah, yeah, I really feel like I did too much talking already. I'm just super excited for what's to come, bro. And
So how many songs going on there?
It's gonna be between 12 and 15.
Damn, out of 52.
Yeah,
Damn.
and that's why I say between 12 and 15, because the people I'm working with want to make it short. But it's some songs, like when you hear the title "Sorry for My Trauma," certain topics got to be addressed. You know what I mean? And that's my whole argument. Like, we can't leave this song out because it needs to be on this motherfucker to relay what I'm trying to get across. You feel me? Then there's certain songs they want, and I'm like, that don't even talk about trauma, but it is a good song. They don't talk about trauma though. You know what I mean? I've always been a theme person. Every album I drop has a theme, so I be wanting to stick to the theme, bro. You know what I mean? So that's something we're gonna have to talk about when the time comes. But
yeah, we definitely want you back.
I've never worked with a team, bro, on an album. I mean, not people who want the same power as me. I've worked with producers and shit. You know what I mean? But it's people making decisions with me, bro, and it's just like, damn, I gotta really swallow my pride and realize that my way hasn't worked how I wanted it to. So now I gotta be willing and humble myself to listen to a motherfucker, bro, and realize that this motherfucker accomplished a lot more than me, and he might know what he's talking about. But as artists, we so sensitive with our shit. We like, man, nah, bro. But I'm learning to swallow my pride, you know what I mean, and trust what a motherfucker got to say, bro, and listen. You know what I mean? Because I ain't never knew shit about no trust. I ain't never been
big facts.
You know, yeah, that ain't never been my thing. You know what I mean? So.
I think that's because if I could tell a story.
Oh shit! I can tell it for you. We had a situation. We was like 16 years old. One of our friends did some shit and came up on $250,000.
Shout out to my guy.
Woogie's like, I need you to meet me in this fucking Valley Creek thing that we used to walk through to get from my neighborhood to this neighborhood. He like, Skip, I need you to meet me. It's alley. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga on? He ain't never told me to meet him in an alley type shit. Bro, I go grab the nearest butter knife I can fucking find.
That nigga had a motherfucking switchblade or whatever the fuck that shit called.
Listen, bro, I'm walking the whole time like I don't want to kill my nigga, bro. I hope he ain't on no bullshit, bro. So we get there and bro just pulls out a wad of money and I'm just like, bro, I brought a knife, bro.
Skint him off.
I let him know. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I brought a knife, bro.
Tell me off top. I'm like, damn, nigga, like I brought you money.
Cause that was Woogie's guy. Like, he was my guy because he was Woogie's guy. So I expected him to take care of Woogie. He eventually took care of me, but you feel me? Woogie was like, bro, I know this is our guy, and he might not give you shit. So and my nigga, I appreciate that. And then I got to hanging around, and bro was like, here, nigga. And I'm like, then he gave me a shitload of clothes. So when you see them pictures with me wearing them big ass Mesquite outfits and shit, man. That was all a part of the era. But that shit was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need to put that shit in the album, bro. Like, that's some of the craziest days I ever witnessed, bro. Just imagine a bunch of 16, 17-year-olders just walking around, just buying whatever the fuck they look at, bro.
Shitload of money, man.
Buying whatever the fuck they look at, bro. I ain't
gonna say my nigga name, bro, but
we can't do that.
He had shit.
But yeah, shout out to him, man.
He got.
Yeah, it was some. I ain't never witnessed shit like it.
It was fun in a bitch though.
And when bro gave me that money, I think he gave me like 800, 600, somewhere between 600 and 800. Yeah. I immediately went home, gave my mama like $400, and she was like, I don't know what the fuck you doing.
What?
But it better not be what the fuck I said, nah, mama, I really just stumbled across this. Like,
and just imagine how my mama found out. She found out by coming home. Our dumb asses, we had we was at the mall, we had 4 carts of shit. Just loaded with just shit that we don't need, just all type of shit. And we just everybody, was like 7 or 8 of us. We all went back to the house. We all put our shit in the living room, bro. I'm talking about the whole living room full of bags. She came home, she like, I don't know what you motherfuckers got into.